I guess we're ready. Hi everyone. Thanks for joining our community call today. This is February of 2024. And by the way, maybe you just noticed the banner and just say Happy New Year for the Asian community members and also Happy Carnival for the Mexican and the Spanish as well as Italiano, our community members. So first of all, let's check out our agenda today. As usual, Sarah gonna have a speech about our progress recap and the targets we have achieved in the January and our StaFi community reports, as well as the Olivia gonna introduce our StaFi DAO monthly report. Me gonna mainly introduce our product and BD work those 2 months. And the Signal and Tour gonna have the speech about our Launchpad that we have some thoughts, insights, as well as our token listing from our community members. And we're gonna have the review of the technical research that we have been done for our Launchpad. So overall, the process gonna be about 1 hour. So first of all, let's welcome Sarah. Could you introduce about the community report, Sarah? Are you ready?
Hey, Shirley. Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you, Shirley. Hi, everyone. Glad to see you at this meeting. Today, I will divide this speech into 3 parts: a recap of the accomplishment and the community process in the past month, and the targets for the following month. In the past month, there have some process in product development. The beta version of the StaFi multisig app is live on the midnight, which allows for seamless creation of face multisig accounts, as well as easy sending and sticking of face. This launch marks a significant milestone for the StaFi technical DAO. Also has completed the migration to the Solana chain after continuous testing and optimization. Uh, this 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 make this make migration not only enhances the security for users' assets, but also provided simplified usability and easier participation in DeFi. In December, the proposal for the migration of StaFi Hub to Neutron was proposed. The motivation is to further enhance the security model of StaFi Hub rToken, especially from the aspect of economic. After 2 months of development and several rounds of testing, everything is ready for now and will be deployed to the mainnet in the coming weeks. In addition, StaFi rLaunchpad program has been the top priority of StaFi's work in the past month and will also be in the coming month. Since the launch of the StaFi Launchpad program, multiple rToken listing proposals are received, including RSUI, RMATIS, RMANTA, RBGT, and so on. You can get more details on StaFi forum about them. The development team conduct a series of research on this rToken. Preliminary implementation method has been determined for the achievable token. Signal and Tor will share more insight about them in the next segment. What's more, the vote for our Launchpad Season 1 will be initial today. Welcome to cast your vote. In addition to the progress of the above product, the liquid insensitive on some dexes is also ongoing. Olivia will give a summary on it. These are achievements that we have made in the past month. Now let's discuss our key targets for upcoming month. In the upcoming months, the main focus can be divided into 2 major parts. The first part involves advancing the StaFi rebrand and product in StaFi 2.0. The second part entails continue the selection of new LSD token listing in the rLaunchpad program. Both of these initiatives aims to enhance collaborations and transparency with the StaFi DAO, encompassing activities such as listing voting, multi-sig management, and incentive management. Additionally, migration efforts will continue, including the removal of RDOT RKSM and the migration of StaFi Hub to Neutron. Now, let's remove the community progress. In December, StaFi bounty list and worry roles were updated on StaFi worries page. The bounty list includes the integration of our tokens to the popular wallet and dApps, article drafting regarding StaFi and LSD, a new rToken listing for the new popular layer ones. StaFi worries roles were also updated, including Twitter influencer, community manager, community supporter, and BD moderator. And moreover, some roles like community manager, BD moderator, and contributors with skills in drawing or using AIGC to create high-quality images are open for passionate individuals. Please find more details on StaFi Worries page if you are interested in. That's my whole speech. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah. So next part is for Olivia. Olivia, could you introduce for our DAO monthly report about how we spend the money for the past 2 months? Olivia? Hello, Olivia, are you here?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, clearly.
Great. Sorry for the delay. Well, another 2 months has passed, and I hope everyone's going great during the days. And in the past 2 months, we've crossed over from 2023 to 2024, and there's been a lot of new changes in the industry. So let's take a look at what's been going on with StaFi DAO during this time. For the DAO treasury revenue and expenditure from December 2023 to January 2024. According to the regulations, a portion of the commissions from LSDs and additional redemption fees are revenues of the StaFi DAO treasury. So as can be seen from the updated data, revenues for the 2 months are lower than in the previous cycle. We are keeping a close eye on this situation and will take further steps. For the DeFi liquidity incentives, during the last months of 2023, we provide about 288,000 fish in liquidity incentive, and for January 2024, the data is about 128,000 fish. During the different timelines for incentive settings, there are incentives on some platforms that continue across months. For example, on January on Biffy and QuickSwap, there are incentives that started last month. Also, costs incurred for the offshore migration as well as costs incurred for StaFi Ethereum bridge are also categorized together in January's incentive expense. And when we talk about the integration service fees, it's new to the DAO report but not to the community. As we all know that StaFi has integrated Chainlink, CCIP, and accessibility for higher security and decentralization. So beginning in November 2023, some costs are incurred for the use of these 2 services. As the costs incurred for these 2 services are consumptive and StaFi DAO will replenish them as they become depleted. The costs associated with StaFi DAO's expenditure are prepaid. So, for example, the fees for services that used in January were the direct deduction of the fees previously remaining in the account. And speaking of the community incentives, the community incentive expenditure for December was about uh, 13.5 thousand fish in total, and for January there were about 2.5 thousand fish in total. The reason for this low expenditure were explored in some depth in our October DAO report in the past year. So, and there's a news should be noted is that StaFi Warriors is now open for passionate individuals. If you are good at community management, BD moderation, or you are with skills in drawing or using AIGC to create high quality images, huge community incentives await you. So contact with us with no hesitation. And also, there are some updates on the Treasury fish staking. As the DAO Treasury fish staking proposal got passed by community voting, the fish in Treasury now is staking in phases and will be finalized in the coming weeks. This allows the consensus to run more securely, also as well as stakeholders and validators to review changes over time, such as reverse decentralizations, etc. According to the proposal to enhance the security of DAO Treasury assets, multi-sig wallets are taken into consideration. So the DAO Treasury Fish migration plan is going to meet the community soon. People who care about this migration could pay attention to the updates. And when it comes to DAO progress from December to January, there's a lot of action has been taken by the StaFi DAO in the last 2 months. Several SIPs were passed and implemented, and new community incentives have been taken. As, for example, the SIP6, the bridge removal, we got some updates. As planned, redundant bridges are generally being removed in 2 phases, and all of these 2 phases is finished. So all the remaining bridges involving StaFi chain to Ethereum and BSC are removable. Also, the SIP10, the StaFi rLaunchpad program, is submitted, and also the relevant voting implemented. Also, there are some votes. There is a vote which is also passed to migrate StaFi Hub to Neutron. And speaking of the new community incentive which has been taken, we are now very welcome all the talents who has willing to join the StaFi Warrior team. You are the most wanted talents currently for the StaFi community. So, as stated in the 2024 Q1 roadmap, 2023 is a year of progress and achievements to StaFi. And in this year, a revolutionary StaFi 2.0 is coming as the rising star. So I think we can expect more new things that are coming in the horizon. I think that's it. That's all of my sharing. Thank you.
Thanks, Olivia. Thanks for the introduction about the DAO. So next part is about the product and the BD side. Some parts the Olivia and Sarah may introduce generally. Maybe I just give a summary and hit the key points and introduce overall how and what we did about the product work as well as the BD work. As you can see for the left part, the main three things we have been done and focus all the time is LSD architecture or launchpad that we have been introduced for a while, like of January, in the decentralization and security that the StaFi have been working on always. For the first part, the LSD architecture, the first one is a migration that we proposed to migrate the StaFi hub to the neutron chain. Actually, like we have been proposed this since the December 19th. Like StaFi proposed to migrate the StaFi hub, which is the app chain, and into the neutron to further enhance the security model of the StaFi hub rTokens, because before we are app chain and was assets based on the StaFi hub chain. Now since we migrate into the neutron, it's more secured and we can more focused on the RETH R token issuing without consideration of the further security issues. So now, like we already passed the voting and the DAO forum phases. As you can see, like if you are interested in, you can just check the forum. And now we are working on the off-chain release services. Soon, we're gonna have more updates. Except that the various technical testing have been also conducted simultaneously in the StaFi Hub migration to Neutron. And after we have been done the testing phase and finished the release services, we're gonna have the audit for everything like we have been done for this migration. Just stay tuned for the further news. The second part is a StaFi burn. As we know, like many community members have been asked this, and now like since January um 2020s, and we updated the fees bond mechanism to address the limited protection provided the part of the inflationary fees for the existing R tokens, and we also proposed two solutions or the methods in the DAO forum. The first one is bond the fees at a fixed rate over time. The second one is to bond the fixed amount of the fees every time without a fixed time interval. So the more details will be discussed in the DAO forum and with one of our community members. If you have any thoughts, you can just comment in the DAO and just stay tuned for the more details. We will launch soon. Another important product sector is our Launchpad. You may know like this is one of our most important product this year. And on the December 7th, we just released the our Launchpad program, and it's very well like known and also raised several like interest from our community members, and we have also received a lot of our token listing proposals. And by this phase, actually, we already finished the collecting phase, and we will begin to vote. So if you are interested or if you want to vote, just join our DAO forum and check it out. Now we like have several potential listing R tokens, including the R Manta, R Inja, R Sweep, R Matis, and so on. And now we are like in the technical review, and the tour gonna introduce soon about like what we think and how the different R tokens may be realized by our developer group. So next part, the signal, and we're gonna introduce this rToken Launchpad, especially for the detailed explanation of the different rTokens. Except this Launchpad, we also made a number of new security and decentralization enhancements. As you may know, we want to migrate the StaFi hub to the Neutron app chain. This is for the security. Apart from that, we were so um, developed our StaFi multi-sig application. It successfully finished the development and test. Now we have launched the beta version of it. If you are interested, just have a test and give us feedback if you want. And except that, we have been working on this RSOR migration for a while. Migrate StaFi chain into the Solana chain in order to offer the users better the user experience and make them to enjoy more the DeFi activities and the staking activities without the complex migration activities. Now it's final phase of the progress, and as well as other redundant bridges removal, the Sarah mentioned before. So I think that's work for the product work, basically three main directions. And the next part is the BD part and the campaigns. As you know, we have been working for the StaFi rebrand. So for the BD and for the collaborations, we are not so focused on this expanding unless we have finished our rebranding the development work. But we still have several progress in this sector. During the past months, we mainly focus on the StaFi rebranding and Launchpad building. Well, for the rETH and rAtom, we still have several campaigns. For example, the rETH, the farming campaigns, and the StaFi, as well as SSV co-incentive activities, and the rETH lending use cases in the time swap. The APR is quite juicy, and the TVL looks quite good, as well as we have opened the aromatic pool on the quick swap, and we have made several campaigns and the activities in the Twitter with a quick swap, as well as our atom pool on the on Oismos, and we just opened that yesterday for the users who have problems for the APR issue. Maybe you can just wait for several days or so, you can check it out. For further plans for the following months is especially for the January, February, and the following months, mainly focus still on the StaFi rebranding, the StaFi 2.0, and the rLaunchpad, and we are still working on it. And additionally, the migration efforts still working on, and we are offering the new rLSD token listing for our rLaunchpad program. Just stay tuned for the further news and participate in our rLaunchpad program, voting, comment, everything. So thank you for your listening for the product sector. So next part, Signal gonna introduce about the rLaunchpad, the detail for the listing insights. Signal.
Hi. Hi guys. For our Launchpad Season 1, we have received a total of 11 token listing proposals covering both Layer 1 and Layer 2. The majority of these proposals were contributed by the community and with participation from partners like Meta and Metis. Barrel Chain is a project not yet launched on the mainnet. It uses Cosmos for consensus layer and the EVM for execution layer, with an innovation in its use of proof of liquidity. C and 3 are both focused on performance as layer 1 solutions. C use Cosmos for consensus layer and parallel EVM for exclusion layer. While Sui is based on a parallel processing VM using the Mo language. Meta and Metis are both pioneer layer 2 solutions that have been rapid growth in TVL recently. Metis implements decentralized sequencer through POS, while Meta use Polygon CK and Celestial for low phase and fast speed. Both are closely relationship to the upcoming Ethereum Cancun upgrade. Finally, the season 1 voting for rLaunchpad will be released later today. Everyone is welcome to participate, and based on the voting results, we will proceed with the development and launch of the new rToken. That's all. Thank you. Hi, Shirley.
Thanks, Signal. Thanks for the introduction about the overall listing. So next part is a tour. Tour gonna have the detailed explanation of what our tokens we are listing for the potential technical research and why some our tokens are not supported. Tour, you may give your speech.
Hello, everyone. I will share the technical research and implementation methods of these tokens currently received from the community and the partner. Generally speaking, some tokens are technically possible, but some cannot be supported for now. First, I'll talk about these supportable tokens. About R3, 3 with its innovative delegate proof of stake consensus mechanism allows users to delegate their 3 tokens to validators who secure the 3 network. The 3 community has been eager for liquid staking, and this has led to the introduction of LSD through the SIP6 process. Which is an improvement to the 6.3 object, including giving it the store ability and secondary functions into the staking flow that returns the staked3 object. So we can implement R3 easily through the SIP6. About Metis, to put it simply, users can deposit Metis into the StaFi staking pool contract and get Metis return. Then these Metis will be stick to the sequencer node through Metis bridge to get rewards. About NEAR. NEAR provides a standard staking pool contract. Based on this, StaFi can develop its own staking contract. Users can liquid stake NEAR with the StaFi contract and receive NEAR to accrue NEAR staking rewards. About Manta. Manta is composed of layer 1 and layer 2. Layer 2 supports the EVM contract, and layer 1 is implemented based on substrate. So users can stake Manta through the EVM contract, and then the StaFi backend service will bridge Manta to layer 1 to participate paid in staking to get rewards. About RC, RNG, and RXPLA, they are all chains based on Cosmos SDK, and they all support CosWasm contracts. CosWasm contracts can directly call the staking method in Cosmos SDK. So StaFi will develop the corresponding for some contract, and users stake their tokens into the contract and get the token return, and the related tokens will be delegated to the validators to get reward. About ATA. ATA is based on substrate. StaFi has rich RSD experience in developing substrate RSD, such as RDOT, RQSAM, etc. So we will use similar technical solution to implement the RASTA. About FTM, users call the stick function of phantom pool on the phantom network. The function is payable, so the user need to specify the amount to stick. If the transaction is successful, RFTMs are automatically minted to the user address. Then the StaFi backend sends the staked fund to the Phantom Tabs contract and delegates the funds to a validator from the delegator set to gain rewards. Currently, the StaFi backend doesn't monitor events on the blockchain, but instead uses cron for scheduled checks, usually once a day, for funds delegating, updating rate, and so on. So the above are some supportable tokens, but for our AVAX and our BGT, it's technically impossible at present. About our AVAX, the Avalanche is a special subnet that runs three blockchain: the contract chain, the platform chain, the exchange chain. AVX tokens exist on the X chain where they can be treated, on the P chain where they can be provided as a stake when validating the primary network, and on the C chain where they can be used in smart contracts. So the AVX should be swapped from C chain to P chain. And there is no better way to implement the RSD solution easily because of the cross-chain design. About our BGT, due to the lack of transfer support in BGT, there is currently no technical implementation path for our BGT. Okay, that's all. Thanks for your listening.
Thanks, Tor. Thanks for the explanation. Don't know what you guys think of those R tokens, but personally, I think Manta and R Mantis is quite interesting. So, if you have any thoughts or you have any like R token you want to vote for, just join our Doubt forum and vote your only one vote for that one. So, next part we're gonna go to the free talk, free Q&A for anyone who have questions or things want to share, or the things you are wondering or anything. Anyone have questions or things want to share, or you have any problems or things want to share everything? Okay. Anyone? Question: can the fee station be migrated in the rToken app? Oh, so we received a question from PV. The question is, can the fee station be integrated in the rToken app? I guess you are talking about fee station, right? For the fees. So maybe Lam, you want to answer this question? Yeah. Previously, we have integrated this version for the new infrastructure. Actually, we're not involved in the StaFi native chain. for the fee station?
Yes, definitely we can do it, but it's not a priority at the moment because we think there are many progress about the decoupling the rToken from the StaFi chain or StaFi hub to the native chain, right? So if the rToken migrate to the native chain, so the fees won't be needed. So in the new staking phases or new staking process, so the decoupling is ongoing, is going on. So I think personally think it's not a top priority at the moment. And as you know, we are now working on the rebrand. We call it StaFi 2.0 at the moment. So I think all of this stuff are on the corner. So I think we should put all the resources and efforts on this direction to make this happen in the February and the Q1. So yeah, that's my answers. Yep.
Okay. Another question is,
Sure. Yeah.
yes. Yes, I think it's all good. Answer your question, right, Fatal? Any further questions? We're good. Any other questions persons want to say? Cool. So any further questions? Okay, I think we are all good. So thanks for everyone joining this meeting. See you next community call. Hello, Avatar. You have anything to share or you want to say?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh no problem.
Can speak. It's okay.
No problem. So thank you for everyone joined today. Have a nice day. Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye.
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 Bye bye.